What's going on, Embers? We're back again. As promised, we never fail a promise. Never fail a promise. One time I had a conversation with one of my elders and they told me never fail a promise. And now every single time it's 8:14 on a Wednesday night and we hop in a Discord call and we're like, fuck. And I think of my elder and I'm like, what would they have said? What would they have said? And then I lose my train of thought. And then I think, did I think of a number 16 yet this episode? And then I say Marcus Kruger, Chicago Blackhawks. How about yours?
I got Ricky Council this week
Oh no.
from your Philadelphia 76ers.
I don't know.
And I actually have a fun fact about Ricky Council for you.
Uh-huh.
So I believe he has four other brothers, and every single brother of his is named Ricky Council.
How does that work?
All of his brothers' names are Ricky Council.
Okay, but like
They have the
I,
exact same name.
anybody ever interview the parents what were y'all thinking with this one or something? I mean, come on, what is that?
Yeah, like I remember when we signed him last year, there's they started like showing clips of him like talking to the fans and stuff, and he just like dropped that casually that like every single person in his family is Ricky Council.
Even the females?
Uh, I don't know if there's even any females in his family.
Huh.
Ricky Council brother. He has two older brothers, Ricky Council 2 and Ricky Council 3.
That must get confusing.
He also has an older sister, Rihanna.
Okay.
That is so funny.
That is wild. I mean, I guess if it sticks.
And then also I have Caleb Martin because he's a Sixer now. But
Ugh. Um,
Ricky
my
came to mind right away.
That's fair. My Marcus Kruger comes to mind because I remember when I was at a 2014 Stanley Cup playoff game, Game 5, Blackhawks versus the Kings. I've never seen someone get laid out worse in person than I saw Slava Voinov like hit the fucking soul out of Marcus Kruger. It was so fucking funny because like Kruger, bless his heart, fucking sucked. So it was funny. Yeah, I don't
Dude,
know.
Kruger made the most out of his career.
Yeah, he really did, honestly. Like for being somebody who had like negative offensive talent, he really did like carve out a pretty nice NHL career for himself. I know he had a few years in Toronto after that. So, and then like David Kampf was like Kruger, but like not. And then David Kampf also ended up in Toronto, which was weird. I thought I was having deja vu for a while, but anyway.
So what are you drinking today in that bar of yours?
Today I've been a fan of margaritas recently. I even asked my girlfriend if you want to do a fun birthday present for me, maybe like an at-home bar set with the cups, the shaky thingies. Could be kind of fun because like yeah, dude. I mean, shit. We have a friend of hers who makes at-home margaritas and they're wonderful. And since that day, I've just been pilled. I've been pilled. I've been thinking I need to fucking.
Well, you picked margaritas as Timothy last week.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I already kind of went on this tangent. All right, sorry. Yeah, I'm making margaritas in my bar. Would you like one?
I'll take one.
Yeah, dude. Fucking after work. I'm not a big weekday drinker. But damn, if
Hell
there's ever
no.
if there's ever a day, it would have been today. I've had a fucked up day at work, bro. Fucked up day at work.
You could use a drink right now.
Yeah, dude. I just working a lot of hours. I mean, I work from home. There's no reason for me to be working more than 8 hours. There's no reason for me to really be working more than like, well, I'm not gonna sell myself out publicly, but yeah. Anyway, it was a tough day. It was a tough day. Yeah, I was gonna. Maybe we can refrain from some of like the LinkedIn funny talks because I don't know. We'll keep employer stuff. I just don't know how it all works. I don't know. Yeah, let's just forget it.
And then you get right into your second job as soon as you get off, huh?
No, that's not true. What's up?
What, this isn't a job to you, Shane?
Which was what?
Which was don't talk bad about your employer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I'm not talking bad about my employer. I got nothing but good things to say, of course. Sorry, what'd you say, Vince?
I kind of already forgot. I know.
Oh
My
no,
brain's just it's mushy right now. So
that's okay. We should we should we after acting like we hit all our promises, should we hit the audience with the cold water about this episode?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get this over with.
Yeah, we're long story short, we're EP, and it's late. It's later than we usually do this. Like I said, I worked late. We took the cats to the vet today. That was kind of funny. Um, we're doing only one half of the pod today. We usually when we cut off because of Zoom, we're just gonna end it there because like holy fuck, we're sleepy. You know.
Yeah, but definitely stick with us though, because we're gonna put our best foot forward to give you guys some good content. One of our dedicated listeners sent us in an email that we're gonna discuss. We'll do a little Himothy action, so definitely stick around.
Yeah.
Um,
It's actually funny. Not to go too far into this, but the vet was funny today. I will say it provided a bit of a blockade to our podcast, but it was silly.
Wait, what was
So
funny today?
we took the cats to the vet, and I guess the highlight was probably like we had to get them rabies shots, and like we went in the check, like we were in the room with the vet, and then they took the cats to a different like room to do the shots. But like whenever they opened the door to our room, we could like see our cats, and like um, I remember at the very end, I think is a funny way to tell this. At the very end, they bring the cats back in. They brought our one cat, Hugo, who's a little shy, and she's like, "How do you do it? Like he's so nice and and like and warm." We're like, "Oh, thank you." Meanwhile, every time they opened the door, we saw Hugo and heard Hugo like, like so upset. So, but I mean, like they're nice people. They want to gas us up about our cats, I guess. But like, we know Hugo ain't being good in there. We know he ain't being good in
You
there.
could
So.
literally see him not being good.
I mean, it wasn't like he was being bad, but he was just like very clearly not fucking with it
It
at
didn't
all.
warrant her coming back being like, "How do you do it? What does she even mean by
No,
that? How do you do it? Your cat's so perfect. Oh
yeah,
my gosh, it
she was
must be
implying
so hard."
her own pets suck dick, which like as a vet, why are you implying that? I don't know, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you weren't seeing Hugo lose his fucking mind, I mean, my fucking dogs, bro, at the vet. Oh my
Uh,
God. Dude, one time, Rocky, rest in peace, Rocky, but dude, he was shitting himself at the vet because he was so scared, bro. Like literally
oh,
shitting.
that's sad.
Oh my God.
Bro, you ever seen a TikTok or Instagram reel where it's like, what do I feed my dogs or what do I feed my cats? And they're like fucking like marinating like chicken, like putting like 17 different
Salmon.
oils in the fucking bowl, like fresh everything.
I've seen
We get to
that.
the vet, we asked the vet, hey, do you have like any kind of recommendation? Because she said maybe some wet food would be good to get some more hydration. She goes, oh yeah, Purina, Fancy Feast, like it's just funny. It's just funny, you know? Like
A
I don't think she was
professional
saying
says Purina, huh?
yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think she was saying it's like a health beacon, but I think the idea is that it's fucking fine, you know, for an animal. So it's just funny. I think the. I mean, I feel like everybody knows when you watch that it's a bit silly, you know. Like you're putting in like fucking oils from like a test tube dropper into your fucking cat's or dog's food. Like you're doing too much. Like you know, you've lost. I don't care what it is. I don't care. You know.
Yeah, it's not like you're hearing that dogs are surviving like an extra 10 years from like eating chicken and
Yeah.
salmon.
Dogs are living to their 40 because they put fucking like omega-3 fish oil in the fucking food. Give me a break.
Oh gosh. All right, well, let's get to Leo here. He sent us an awesome email. His email reads, longtime listener, first time emailer.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the love at the end of episode 15. I would love to hear you guys' take on a few things. Are you guys excited for the Bears' first time on Hard Knocks? And is Caleb Williams finally going to break the QB curse in Chicago? Next question. I don't think many listeners follow the European Championship in soccer, but as a German, I obviously can't avoid the spectacle surrounding the whole tournament, especially with it taking place in Germany this year. Germany lost against Spain, who went on to win the final against England. My question is, are you hoping for the team to win that beat your team, or are you bitter and want them to lose? Regardless, though, I genuinely enjoy listening to the show. I think you guys are doing a great job hosting. Flameside is going to be huge with the flex emoji. But thank you so much, Leo. We really, really appreciate the email. Good questions here. I'll kick it to you, Flame, about Bears and Hard Knocks because that is not my specialty as an Eagles fan.
Yeah, I do. I want to express sincere gratitude for Leo. He is a fantastic listener. He's also a fantastic person, and I appreciate you endlessly for listening and playing along. So, much love, much love.
Thank you,
Um,
Leo.
yes. Let's attack them piece by piece here. As for the Bears on Hard Knocks, fuck yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I don't know. I've definitely shifted away from like my favorite team rooting interest, I guess, as a fan. I think a lot of that has to do with like Chicago sports being really bad, Chicago sports having horrible scandals, and also like sports betting in general, like kind of makes you root for different things besides your hometown interests. So I wouldn't say I'm like, oh, like I'm Bears coded, like I need to like see my Bears, but also at the same time, like it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Like
Yes,
I still
you are, bro. You want to see them Bears, bro.
I want to see the Bears do good for sure, and like it is exciting that like we have a fun quarterback. Well, I thought Fields was fun, as a lot of people did, but I never really thought he was that good. At least we have some potential here. We actually do have a pretty good supporting cast. I would wager. So it's gonna be cool, and also like we've seen a lot of like these people. Like it's funny. I've actually never been a huge fan of Hard Knocks, but it is always silly, kind of like seeing the way these people interact on the inside because you kind of see like how they are on like the football field or in like the with the press, and it's like, oh, these like guarded men, like what do they do? And then you see like a little Hard Knocks clip and they're like chanting hoorah rah in the fucking film room like fucking goons, like
The Giants coach eating like a PB&J on his way to work.
yeah,
It
I
does
think
kind of, I do kind of like that kind of shit, bro.
I think I saw a couple clips of Hard Knocks when they're doing the Lions and Dan Campbell, and Dan Campbell's a fucking weirdo, so that was kind of funny. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see Caleb. We have some fun players. I don't think our coach is very fun or interesting or a good coach in general, but whatever. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm definitely into it. There's definitely a lot of intrigue. I wonder if at all we'll learn about because did you remember how the Bears defensive coordinator like mysteriously just like left last year, and there was a lot of really nasty rumors about why. Hmm.
I'm
Maybe
not
we
tapped
probably
into Bears, bro.
we shouldn't get into it too much, but yeah, is he just like um the FBI was allegedly involved, although I think that was disproven, maybe. But it was weird, and I don't think anybody totally knows the reason yet. But I doubt we'll get into that kind of stuff. But it's fun. I mean, I will enjoy it for sure. We have they're doing like a New York Giants thing right now as well, and oh, that's what you're referencing. And yeah, we have I mean, friend is maybe a reach. I do like him quite a bit, but someone from our high school got drafted by the Giants, so I do want to see that. I do want to see him. I care about seeing his success. So, um, yeah.
Yeah,
And to
that's
be
definitely
clear,
exciting.
I said friend is a reach not because I don't like him. I just he's on the greater pastures. So,
Yeah, he's just not
um,
really friends with us.
yeah. But so yeah, I'm watching. I'm excited. I'm more Bears pilled than I'm leading on.
Yeah, okay, so how about second part? You think he's going to break the QB curse in Chicago?
It's and this is why I'm kind of maybe no fun for these kind of questions because like it's so hard to not just like say maybe. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Because fuck it, why not? I mean, like I feel like with these kind of things, you're pretty much like worse than flipping a coin. Like if I would like stake money on it, like hey, 100 to win 100, is he gonna be good or not? I would say no, because typically drafted quarterbacks don't play well, even though a lot of them are really great college prospects. So I guess no, but I think so. I think like relative to other prospects, yes. Sorry for the horrible answer. I'm saying it out loud in my head. I'm like realizing how unlikable of an answer it is, but sorry.
I think
Sorry.
Caleb's going to be good.
Hell yeah.
But I say that just because usually whenever Chicago gets a player, I'm always like, he's going to be good. So that when he's whatever he ends up being, even if he's like ass, I could be like, yeah, well, my expectations were super high. And then it's like, I feel better about myself.
Uh-huh.
So I just tell myself that every like Bears, Bulls, Hawks, whatever, best player ever. But
Yeah,
that's just to prepare myself.
sure.
All right, next question about well, I don't really know. He didn't really ask a question about like what you thought about like Germany or anything like that. He was more so saying like when your team loses, do you root for the team that beat you to win it all, or do you prey on their downfall?
I do think the Germany slash Euro conversation is relevant though, because the way in which they lost to Spain had a lot to do with there was like a non-called handball in the box from Spain that or at least I think that's what happened. There was some bullshit where like Germany was pissed and they felt like they got shafted, which I think they did. And so I think that definitely garners a lot of reason to kind of like be salty about it, right? Which like when I look back on like when I was really into the Hawks, when they lost to Vancouver, when they lost to Phoenix / Arizona, when they lost to LA, I did root for the other team. I was very salty, but like I always felt like I had a reason, right? And I wonder if like we just make up these reasons in our head, to like dislike a team because it always you never want to just be like, yep, like we're worse, like because like if I'm a Germany supporter and that happens, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, like fair game, good luck in the next one. I'm going to be like, fuck you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's case by case for sure. Like when I look back at like Sixers and stuff, like when the fucking Knicks beat us last year, I wanted them to lose, which is
Uh-huh.
usually pretty rare, but I wanted them to lose. I think I just don't, I just was pissed at the team. And
Uh-huh.
then, but like go to like Raptors, like when the Raptors beat us, I wanted the Raptors to win, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of weird for me. I usually
Yeah.
always want the team to win though, usually, so that I can feel like, oh yeah, like, we lost to the best team or whatever.
That makes sense. I usually just develop a little bit of spite towards the other team over time. And
Same, dude.
there's been very few cases where I'm like, oh yeah, good
Let's
game.
go.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how it was when Kawhi hit that shot on the Sixers. Like I was like, all right.
How would you not be salty after that?
I was really sad. I was more so heartbroken. But
Uh-huh.
then I wanted them to win. I wanted them to win so bad
Yeah.
because I was like, all that for nothing. Like if they lost, I would have been like slandering Kawhi, bro. All that for nothing, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit. I wonder what their like price was going into that series because like they were assuming KD was coming back at some point, right? Which would have meant like
Well, he
Golden
got hurt
State.
in the series. I'm pretty sure they were favored, the Warriors.
Oh, well, no, I thought he was like coming back and then he tried to come back too early and then like,
Well, he
or
tore his
what?
Achilles. I just remember him tearing his Achilles in Toronto, and they were like cheering.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was because I think that was the first game he came back, right? Because everybody was
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
he
yeah,
came.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So I think he was out in the beginning, but he was expected to come back at some point, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I wonder, with them expecting KD back and with, at that point, was like Clay hurt or something, right? Or,
Clay got hurt in that series as well. He tore
oh,
his
they all got hurt
ACL.
in the series?
Clay tore his ACL in the
Oh,
series.
wow. Okay. So pre series, it must have been like Golden State was favored by a million.
I think
But
so, yeah, because it just ended up being like Curry versus everybody.
yeah, right. Huh. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, I can see why at that point you'd be like, yeah, fuck it. Go like, go for it. Beat Golden State. And they did. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that also plays into it. Like anybody, I'd rather see anybody win than Golden State
Is that where your
at
mind
that
turns
time.
to when you think of like kind of crushing like tough losses for a
Oh,
supporting
that's
team?
the worst I've endured, bro.
Yeah. None of those Flyers years.
Well, like what? Like fucking 2010?
You guys had a good team in the bubble.
Bubble was more crushing than 2010. 2010, I don't even really remember like watching, but like, yeah, in the bubble, I was crushed for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. Game
That was a
seven.
tough series too.
I mean, that game wasn't as crushing because we kind of just got cooked, like start to
Uh,
finish. So like I wasn't that crushed, but that was an intense series with like a bunch of
shit,
like
yeah.
overtimes and shit. We had 3 wins in that series to force the game seven, and they were all overtime.
That was an example of a year in the bubble where I didn't give a shit because like the Hawks were like the 24th team in and they beat the Oilers somehow and then they got like smoked by Vegas. But it's like I don't care about Vegas. Like
Oh, that was
that,
such a weird year for the Hawks, dude.
yeah, I mean it was kind of funny. Fuck Edmonton, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, I guess our hockey hasn't given us much to really be too upset about for a while in a way.
I mean, I had a Super Bowl loss and like a World
Oh
Series loss pretty
yeah,
recently.
yeah, that's right.
I'd say the World Series was worse for me. But
Oh
just
yeah,
the day of the Super Bowl for me, dude, it was just like a different kind of day, dude. Like I had a
oh
lot of
yeah.
shit going on and like I was down in the dumps already that like watching them lose was literally like I guess I remember I had my first day of work the next day. I was all tweak about that. I was like super sick. But it just was not hitting the same as if I was like actually hyped for the game.
Yeah.
But I was fucking lit for the Phillies when they lost to the Astros.
Oh yeah, that was a really fun Phillies team.
They're so good. The Phillies are pretty good this year.
Yeah, they get the best record in the damn thing, right?
I think they might still.
I think they do. Yeah.
But that, yeah, I think that's we're going way off Leo's here. I
Yeah.
think that's
Sorry,
about
Leo.
I think that's about enough though. I mean, unless
Yeah.
anything else.
I think yeah. Basically, it's like yeah, I'm salty if it's like if it's good vibes or it's like bad vibes, I guess. But like if it's like oh we don't really care in the first place or like some bullshit like Toronto, then what are you gonna do?
All right, well, let's get into Timothy. This is a quick move episode.
It is quick. Shit. I
Well,
need you to
maybe
go first.
well, maybe after Timothy too, we can just like bullshit until we see like it runs out.
How much time do we have?
Dude, we haven't even hit like the 10 minute.
This hasn't even been 10 minutes?
No, it hasn't hit the 10 minute like warning. I bet this has been like
Oh,
20. I
okay.
bet, like if
Dang.
that.
We gotta milk this a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. You can go ahead with Timothy.
All right.
Well, should we,
Well,
should
we
we
get
save Timothy then?
no, let's just do it. It's all we got.
Ah, fuck. All right, go ahead.
Um, Margaritas won, so congratulations. They beat Jose, the AC guy.
Oh, tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's kind of bullshit, dude.
Uh-huh.
Um, and yeah, this week I don't really have one prepared. Damn, my dad is gonna be so pissed at me.
I think we gotta push off Timothy because I got nothing in the tank either.
Yeah, but trying to like do a topic with you while also like not having any fucking clue.
You just gotta turn your brain off while the other person talks and just get in your
I just thought of an idea.
Okay.
Have you done connections today?
Yes.
Fuck you. That would
We
have been
can't we
good.
can't make the viewers watch us play connections. Come on.
Why?
I don't know.
We can make them
Uh,
do literally anything we want.
we can. They are totally at our disposal. I was gonna bring up. Should we talk about LinkedIn? LinkedIn's funny.
LinkedIn?
Yeah. I mean, you
I'm
got
not even
anything?
on that shit, bro.
Okay. Can I tell you all about it?
Oh, you can tell me about LinkedIn if you want.
I do want to. I mean, I've been trying to think. You want to riff on anything else?
Um, Not really. We could do the, yeah, not really.
I think you're gonna have to listen to me talk about LinkedIn, bro.
Yeah, just tell me some shit about LinkedIn.
Dude, LinkedIn goes deep. I mean, shit. I woke up on like Tuesday morning with like 7 connections. I'm up to like 50 now. Cause like I was talking because our friend Alex, friend of the pod, he's got like fucking 400 connections, and I'm like, bro, like how do you get so many connections? Cause like I'm trying to like carefully comb like, oh yeah, like that's somebody in my industry. I know them. Like I've met them. Like this is a good connection for me. He's like, oh dude, like I just like jitter click all of the recommended and like spam connections. So I thought that was funny, and also it's like good because you want to see that number fucking go up. So I'm expanding it. I'm up to like 60, I think, and I'm just trying to keep going. You want to get that shit. You want to get that shit bumping. But like, damn, is the idea of like a working like occupation centered social media platform so strange or what? Like, you have to fucking actually like promote yourself as like a person who does things. Like nobody fucking does anything. Like we're all friends. Like what the hell is anybody's? Oh, I'm self motivated, driven to like shut the fuck up.
What I like about LinkedIn, just from the stands, is like connecting with people from like high school and stuff that you don't have any sort of like
Uh-huh,
connection with really at all, but like you do it just because like you know their name type shit.
uh-huh.
It's like a weird energy on there. Like you can connect with anybody and it's like
I
different.
know.
It's different than like dropping a follow on IG or something like that.
Uh-huh. It's something. There's something to it of like
When you
It's
throw
like
on that professional photo as the profile picture, it changes
it's
shit a
just
little.
it's game respecting game on LinkedIn. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, like we weren't really like that, but like LinkedIn doesn't know that. My job doesn't know that. Nobody's got to know that. I know your name. I respect what you're doing on LinkedIn. Let's fucking connect. Let's get this shit fucking going.
I saw Jalen Brunson keeps his LinkedIn like active.
Why?
Like Villanova jersey retirement. Oh, then I got this. Oh, then I got to the. So
That's
wait,
funny.
is that fucked up? Kind of.
I mean, it's funny. I don't know. It is crazy that like, I mean, my mom told me that like her last several jobs were through LinkedIn. Like people are like finding jobs through a social media platform basically, and it's like becoming more and more standard. It's wild to me. Like
Maybe
you
I
look
should
up
give it a
like
go.
you should honestly, you should say what you're interested in. It'll recommend you jobs. You can look up jobs and like shit. Tells you a salary range. Tells you if you're gonna be fucking remote, if you're gonna have to fucking suck dick. You know, it's crazy. It's
Oh,
no, 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 not like that. Not like that. You know, just fucking
like suck dick in a professional setting.
no. I don't know what I meant by that. Cut, cut.
Cut it.
Yeah,
Let's actually just scrap this episode.
yeah. That's been enough. Have we milked this hard enough? Have we milked LinkedIn?
I don't know. I'm just looking at my phone now to see if anybody texted me
Oh my
this week
god.
that and like they deserve Himothy, like because they're I don't know.
Would it be the most fucked up thing of all time if I made LinkedIn the Himothy of the week now?
I got a Himothy.
Oh fuck. Hold on.
Wait, yeah, LinkedIn would be a good Himothy of the week.
Yeah, but it's so cheap because now the viewers know how little thought I'm putting into the Himothy that they're gonna be like, what the hell? They're gonna be like, bruh.
Oh my
um,
gosh. Okay, how about have you seen any new films recently?
no. Oh yeah. I saw Long Legs. It was creepy.
Oh, I
Do
kind
you
of want to
put
see it.
do you put salt in your pasta water?
So, yeah, of course, you have to.
No, you don't. Why do you have to?
It helps.
With what?
That's dude, it helps.
Dude, I saw I actually have a lot of funny stories around this exact topic. I saw an Instagram reel, I think it was a YouTube short, whatever the fuck is the worst one. And they're like going to professional chefs. How much salt do you put in the pasta water? Some of them, bro, are taking like palms of salt. I'm so serious. They're like, this is how much you need. I haven't put salt in my pasta water in years, but that shit turns out fine. And I know some fucking dumbass is gonna come in the comments. You don't put salt in your pasta water. You don't put salt in your pasta water, little motherfucker. Go enjoy your.
No, you
fucking
actually should, bro. You actually
yeah,
should.
Taco Bell motherfuckers. What do you mean I
Taco
should?
Bell motherfucker.
Well, bro, I'm sorry, but like, what are you talking about? Like, explain to me the science, or like, you know.
Oh my God, I just thought of a good idea that we could riff on. Let's read some of the comments from our TikTok shorts.
Okay. While you're looking them up, or do you have them up?
I got them, bro.
I wanted to tell another pasta water story. Okay, go ahead.
Somebody said, well, this was a TikTok where you said Embiid's the best player on US.
Okay.
Somebody
Which he is.
said Embiid best player on US question mark. Tell bro to quit jawing.
Tell me this is one of our friends, or else I might have a meltdown, dude.
It is a friend. It
Okay,
is a
thank God. Thank God. If somebody unironically said that without knowing the lore, I would have been so pissed, bro. Thank God.
Somebody goes, Embiid is definitely not one or two in the league, Shane. Crying, laughy emoji.
Okay, using my personal name, they know me.
This guy says, but he's not playing well right now in the Olympics.
Oh, he didn't play well in the exhibition game against fucking Bosnia. Oh, he must be bad. He's a top 3 player on the team. What are you talking about? He put up 8 points in the exhibition game against Bosnia in 18 minutes on the floor. His net rating was only 2.5. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. God
Quote
damn.
unquote, not because he's the best player, but because you have to show respect, end quote. The question is who was the best on the team? The Braun glaze is crazy.
The question was, who would you vote for? The question was, who would you vote for? What are you talking about? That's not what the question was. Why are they telling me what the question was when, like, that's what the fuck are they talking about? You're getting me triggered, bro. Who the fuck said that?
Max on TikTok.
Max on TikTok? Check your goddamn fucking facts.
Dude, this guy might check out the pod though. This would be a great fan.
Max, send an email. I love you. I appreciate the engagement regardless. It's actually wonderful. We're gonna farm you, Max. Keep saying shit.
How about this one? Embiid is the best, but people act like he has no talent because he's been a regular season player and is injury prone.
I mean, I guess. I don't think anybody's acting like he has no talent. I think people know he's like a top 5 player. I think people don't like to say it, but like, I don't think you can genuinely take anybody seriously, and they won't take themselves seriously saying he's not a top 5 player. Like, who says that, you know?
This is some about when you were saying you take Allen over KD and Booker over KD.
That wasn't a great take.
And then some guy says Maxey the GOAT.
Okay, true.
This guy says KD for his size is one of the most talented basketball players to ever touch the court.
God. All right, bro. Like, nice comment, dude. I mean, yeah, sure. How old is KD though, bro?
This one's fucking hilarious. Sox jersey says it all. Skull emoji.
Okay, true. Okay, caught.
Coming from a Chicago fan, he also added.
Yeah, well,
Another guy commented with another player that just out of the blue, Ant clears.
I mean, no, but sure.
This guy was coming in Curry over Embiid is fucking crazy.
It is. That was
That's,
crazy.
that's what they said to me.
I mean, they're right. That was an insane thing to say. You're so wrong for that. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. Well, we hit that good part of the episode where we can start wrapping it up here with Himothy of the Week. Margaritas
Okay.
was your winner last week. My Himothy this week is going to be my lovely sister because it was her birthday this past Monday. Specify sister, good idea. Samantha. Congratulations, Samantha. You are Himothy this week. It was your
Okay.
birthday. She's starting a new job. She's just kicking ass, so I gotta go with her.
Oh yeah. I can respect that. I can say if you're listening, your family had wonderful things to say about you at the dinner table 2 weeks ago.
Yep,
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. So I can put some respect on that. I unfortunately have to displace you, however, with one of the most wonderful things that has come into modern uh, spectacle, and that's going to be black peppercorn. Not necessarily Trader Joe's. It's just Trader Joe's because it's here. But us talking about salt just has me thinking about Mother Nature's beautiful seasoning that always is said second. Why is it salt and pepper? Why is it salt and pepper when pepper is the one that always just adds the fun? Like everybody, oh, put some salt on that. Put some salt on that. Can I add some salt on that? No one's like, dude, how about some freshly ground fucking black pepper? I guess some people say it. But like, it's good. Like it's good. I put pepper on like everything, bro. Either red pepper, black pepper. I guess I said black pepper was Himothy. Can I make pepper Himothy or just black pepper?
Yeah,
What are the rules here?
that's the same thing, no?
You're such a fucking novice. Okay.
That's the same.
Okay. I
What should
bad
I
action.
write? What should I write on Spotify? Pepper or black pepper? You tell me.
Do freshly ground black
Oh my
pepper.
God damn.
I
Um,
mean, yeah,
I think
it's just
now with this episode, because I'm gonna have some regret after this episode. I'll be like, dang man, I'm doing a disservice to the fans. But we did say that we're gonna do some content this weekend because you're
mhm.
coming into town.
Yeah.
So expect some other extra content, some fun stuff that in addition to this episode, of course.
I think what could be fun since we're both kind of coffee heads. We could go to a couple coffee shops in the area maybe and do a little bit of a taste rating. Talk about what we think is the best, what's the worst, why. We can maybe incorporate the vibes because there are some vibes in our hometown or some coffee shops in our hometown that have sick vibes. So you know.
Yeah, I'm down for coffee shops.
Also, one of our friends owns a bike slash coffee shop combo, and their coffee's pretty good. So we could go there maybe and give them a bad
Yeah,
rating.
that's actually definitely a good place to go.
Yeah.
We could just like do we could film like a day together or something like that, or it could be really easily done. I had this idea a while ago where we should both run a mile and time it.
Hell, God. You see the difference? Oh, let's go fucking drink some coffee and like be silly. Your idea. Let's go run a mile. What the fuck are you
Well,
talking
my
about?
initial idea was you would run it in NYC and I'd run it in my area, and you'd have like great contrast of our miles, and we'd just like vlog our mile experience and our mile times, and I make a fun collaged video out of it.
Dude.
Dude, that might be it.
That's a good idea. I get weird about running the mile, dude. I got some weird stuff about that. We can talk about it off air.
We could
But it's
do,
weird.
oh, dude, how about some basketball content? Maybe like we'll get the boys together, we play some hoops or something. That'd be good.
Oh, we were talking about podcast but outside ripoff at St. Mary's, which could be cool.
Oh, yes, that idea is so good. That idea is so good.
That could be funny, especially because I mean, from your stories, there's some characters that show up. So,
Oh, yeah.
so
We'll run
maybe
into
we'll see.
some funny people.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Well,
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to week 16 of the Flameside podcast, glorified by Ricky Council uh
Marcus Kruger.
and Kruger. I was about to say Marcus Ferlino. Um, and it's also represented by my sister and freshly ground black pepper.
Uh huh.
Everybody, Oh yeah, send us in some emails. You know, this show is meant to be yours. Like if you're listening to us right now, like Jesus, these guys just riffed about bullshit for 40 minutes. What the actual fuck? Maybe send us in an email. You can literally get us to talk about whatever the fuck you want.
You
That's what's
could.
special about this show. You can send in anything and we are suckers. We don't get many emails. We don't have the privilege of picking and choosing right now. Ooh, this email seems good. Let's do this one. No, we do whatever the fuck we get. So send them in. Email's on the screen. It's in the description. Tune into week 17. Keep an eye out for some fun content this weekend. Peep the TikTok.
I want to say we are not above using ChatGPT to write emails. So if you don't want that, then start fucking getting them in. I'm serious. I'm not above that at all.
We're not above AI on this podcast
Nah,
whatsoever.
not in the slightest. I sometimes have had nights where I stay up until 5 a.m. talking to Snap AI. So I don't
All
care.
right, guys. See you this
Peace out, y'all.
weekend. See you later. Bye.